This $400 trading bot sold me on the logo alone, but the strategy, that's where it gets weird, I must say. It trades AUDCAD, it uses Bollinger Bands and a Stochastic Oscillator. It looks rational, it sounds solid, I must say. But then I saw this: no stop loss, no take profit. It's only using virtual ones. And one user even had a full account blown. The backtest on the sales page looks clean, but when I run it myself, quite some different results that do not really match to each other. To be fair, it has a live signal, older than a year, but there's quite a gap between what's sold and what's real. So I tested Monic myself, and here is what you're actually buying for $400 and a side of risk. So it's ranking very well on the MQL5 market, available for $400. It starts with the live signal, so let's also just start with the live signal. It's provided by Vladimir Lekovica, live for 66 weeks, so a little bit more than a year, so that's fantastic to see. It's a healthy duration. I'll also put the link down below in the video description, just in case the provider is doing a switcheroo, what I of course do not know yet, since I think I haven't reviewed him. We see algo trading 100%, so he's not fiddling around with it manually. That's great to see. Maximum drawdown we saw so far 8.3%. Fantastic. Also, well, healthy profit trades, more than 50%. We do not know the risk to reward ratio as of now. Let's quickly see if there has been any tampering with withdrawals or whatsoever, but no, there has been no tampering with withdrawals or deposits. So that's good to see, that's a good sign, I like that. Quickly to the drawdown. The red line is actually telling us something about the drawdown. So here has been the peak drawdown of around 8%, but I must say overall not too shabby, usually hovering around the 2% drawdown mark, sometimes breaking out to 4%, and two instances of bigger drawdowns here at 8% and here also around, let's say 7% or whatsoever. So not too bad for a signal that is roughly 1 year. Let's quickly go into the sales page to learn a little bit more about the system. It's an averaging trading approach relying on Stochastic Oscillator, Bollinger Bands as main indicators. So indeed, here we see it. It's based on AUDCAD, one of the pairs that is just not really trending usually, in contrast to US dollar, Japanese yen. AUDCAD is usually, if there is not a Donald Trump and raising tariffs on the whole world, oscillating quite stable around the mean, current mean, and it's not breaking out too often or of its price range. So this is why this kind of averaging trading approach, relying on oscillators and Bollinger Bands, usually is working out quite nicely. This is one of the best practices we can definitely back up. So now let's go on to the MQL5 marketplace. Let's download it. Let's see how it's doing when we backtest it, just to see a little bit more about the inner workings of this trading system. Monic, we switch to AUDCAD. We test it on this year 2025. Every tick. Let's do it on the visual mode. Quickly checking out the inputs. Ooh, there are many of them. Let's see if there are any explanations. No, not really. Time frame any, whatever, it's in the code. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Then we don't fiddle around with any of these settings, we just keep it as is. Alright, first trades are taken. Let me quickly make it a bit bigger. Alright, trades taken by, okay, small size, buys two. So a little bit slower to see what's going on. Okay, so the trades seem to be independent from each other. They are not taken as a group. They have different kind of exits, and as soon as we exit the trade, we also go into the new trade right away. We don't have a stop loss, so that's interesting. We don't have a take profit yet, probably just because it takes some time. But actually, no, I don't see. And here we see it. In fact, stop loss, take profit returns $30 on 0.1 lot. Yeah, it's a healthy take profit level. I can't say what's the ratio because we don't have a stop loss. So that's actually interesting to see. Let's see if we actually maybe get some stop loss going on. I mean, it is running into stop loss once in a while. Let's actually go to the graph. So you see we have winners, but we also have losers. So there is kind of a virtual stop loss going on. What is just worrying me a little bit is that we can't see them. We can't see the take profit or the stop loss. So maybe we go to the reviews. If you see anything about it. Okay, that's already interesting. It's blew up in 10 minutes. It works perfectly for everyone. Well, just it's a customer, right? He can't be wrong. If you blew the account in 10 minutes, it's a fact. So might be at least interesting to say, hey, what did you do wrong, right? Just to make the customer, in that case, FG&E, avoid to do it again, or others as well. Highly efficient, very good review. Okay, very long text. I'm full-time stumble across my reviews to why I chose Monic. Okay, that is very detailed. Let's actually see if we find anything. Yeah, we also see here in the screenshots that there are no take profits or stop losses. That is interesting, I must say. So I mean, it's fine. It just makes me a little bit uncomfortable when I don't see a stop loss in my MetaTrader, that I simply have to rely on this like invisible stop loss. Because yeah, what we just saw here in the reviews, right? Maybe there was a bug or whatsoever. For whatever reason, the stop loss has been not in place because it's not visible to the user, since, well, no stop loss is there. It's set at 0, but there's eventually like a virtual stop loss, a virtual take profit level. So yeah, I don't know why one would do that, right? Why would you want to hide your stop loss or your take profit level? I don't like this kind of approach. So that is maybe one of my criticisms so far to this trading system. Let's zoom out a little bit. AUDCAD 15 minutes, AUDCAD 2 hours. So we don't see any indicators printed on the chart. We also see no Bollinger Bands or the Stochastic Oscillator. Usually it's printed on the chart, but I mean, usually the stop loss is also there, right? So this is a trading system, yeah, hiding a little bit. It's rational, like on what time frame is the Bollinger Band, for example, programmed, on what time frame is the Stochastic Oscillator programmed. So that is a little bit in the dark, and yeah, just keeps the whole trading system a bit more of a black box. Let's just let it run for a while. We see how this equity curve is panning out. It's not as beautiful probably like the equity curve as you would expect it from different kind of martingale or grid systems. I mean, this one is not a martingale or grid system actually. I haven't made my comment yet about this one, but I must say it's relatively ugly. Like during these periods you're making losses, then you're going nowhere, and then you go into the right direction in overall. And I must say I appreciate kind of this ugliness of the equity curve, because if it's a perfect system, it always makes me a little bit suspicious. So I will just stop it here shortly to go a little bit deeper into the taking trades of this trading bot. And actually, yeah, it gives me some grid system vibes, right? Because you see here, the system is taking a short, then price moves against it, takes another short, actually takes another short. So 4 trades after the first trade, and then the system is simply hoping to bank a profit. So let's quickly check this out. I think it happened here in this period. I was a bit too slow. So actually we have been in a steep drawdown here down to 10,120 bucks roughly, and we already set at a return here of around 10,260, so 100. So I mean, it's not crazy. It's a very small drawdown, so that's still fine. But maybe let's see if we can back up our story of that being a grid system, or maybe even a martingale system, if it's not only taking more trades but actually doubling down. Let's see, this is on the beginning of March. Scroll, here we are. Yeah, it's a bit later actually. These are the trades. Let's go down. Yeah, it's not a martingale, it's not doubling down. Let's see, anything weird? No trade is really doubling down, but still, it's a grid system. So this makes it a little bit dangerous, obviously, because you are, well, doubling down in that instance that you see, for example, hey, you let it run here for a little bit more, and then the grid is getting tighter and tighter, right? So more trades are entered in shorter sequence. So, well, this is 0.1 lot, together 0.2 lot on not such a different price level. So this could be, with a little bit of interpretation, considered as martingale-ish system, more than other systems that are more stable in their grid system, because it's like 20 pips, so very symmetric. In that case, you see the grid is actually getting tighter and tighter, being a little bit closer to a martingale-ish system. Let's see if we see anything else weird while we just let it run. But so far, I must say, yeah, it's a fair system. If you're into this kind of system with a risk to reward ratio that is a little bit off, right? Because you are okay with quite some steep drawdowns and relatively small gains, and even some losses. Usually these kind of systems are okay in just letting these kind of losses run. so your equity drawdown grows. That is probably why also this system is not in a massive drawdown here and there, just once in a while at around 8%, 5%, 4%. Other systems are more often or regularly in these kind of like ballparks of 4, 5, 10%, and then escalating sometimes even to 30, 40, 70%. This system seems to cut its losses in kind of a healthy amount. But here my suspicions, and that is why I would say take this kind of trading system with a grain of salt. You do not see the stop loss. You do not see the take profit levels. And you also then can't really see, and you also don't see any indicators. So you don't really understand when the trading, like when the trades are being taken. So that's definitely a criteria of like being an extra black box. Another point as well, what makes me suspicious at least, I mean, I don't have reason to, well, think like this, just to make you think and challenge this kind of trading system. The drawdowns are indeed not too shabby. If you look at this like backtest report, the balance drawdown, less than 1%, equity drawdown 1.5, and this for a grid system is phenomenal. And then my suspicion is maybe because the provider can always tamper with the code in the background, maybe avoiding these kind of trades historically to take, and then like a steep drawdown is being avoided. What we can do in that instance, we go to the live signal, we see where a steep drawdown had happened. So we go here, steep drawdown here around January 25, or it actually started, let's see, yeah, Jan 25, that's good enough. And we actually tested it beginning of Jan 25. Let's see, it's set on low risk. Okay, let's see what our settings here are. Let's make this a bit bigger. Settings very low, okay, very low. And he said low risk. Okay, then let's also put it to low risk. And now what I want to see is how this graph develops, and if it's also showing me a similar drawdown as here, around 8%. Maybe let's see trading history. If you take the same volume, 0.1, yes indeed. Maybe just for the sake of making it look the same as well regarding the drawdown. Initial deposit, $700, and I think he hasn't really tampered with it much, right? So deposits, withdrawals, yeah, $700. He just quadrupled it. Okay, then let's do that as well. We will just simply put in $700. Visual mode, we can actually turn off. Let's add some commissions, just the standard ones you can expect on IC markets. Leverage, he is suggesting nothing really. Yeah, we will just take maybe the leverage we can get in Europe, 1 to 30, and let's kick it off. Let's see what it's doing. So while it's running, let's see what is the exact period we should expect the drawdown. January. Yeah, it's not really giving us a date. So it's the end of January pretty much. Here's already February, 8%. Let's see. Yeah, so that's a bit interesting, right? Because usually I would expect a drawdown of, let's see actually, what is it in total numbers maybe? Can we see that? Yeah, here equity, of course. Yeah, maybe to make it even more real, I should resemble the account balance in Jan, which is around $1,800. Anyway, let's see if this is working out as well. So maybe we can see that also in total numbers. Let's see. So $180, 150, 170. Okay, 170 as a drawdown. I don't see them. That makes me suspicious, I must say. That's unfortunate. So, yeah. My first suspicion of that the provider is tampering with the code and simply cutting out these inconvenient periods. I don't know if it's maybe my backtest. We can have different kind of data, but I have, well, stellar backtesting data, as you see, 100%, so it's reliable. And I can't reproduce the 8% drawdown in this period. You see, it's relatively stable. Makes me a little bit suspicious. I don't like it. Looking at this. So this is maybe another red flag I would like to raise. And of course, I'm not like recommending this kind of trading bot once again or suggesting to buy. It's just like my opinion about it. So take it with a grain of salt. And I hope I gave you an interesting angle looking at the Monic expert advisor from Vladimir Lekovica.